Hello dear subscribers, it's Bitcoin Cloud Mining Center and today we have a review of new Bitcoin game, Battle of Planets. Do you want to earn Bitcoins? Do you want to have them without mining and trading with exchanges? Do you think it is impossible? Everything is possible. Play Battle of Planets. You can make money with these wonderful crypto cards. Do you want to know how? Watch this video and I will teach you how to do this. So let's go to the game's site and start our review. Before we start our account review, let's play our first game, so I will explain you how it works. For now, the only available game is the game with a bot, so I click the join button and wait for the game to download. So we are started the game and we have the first move. We can use the dog card and add 1 point to our shield. You should read the description to each card and see how much it costs in so-called cryptocurrencies. You need these cryptocurrencies to unblock the dog cards, so you can use it to get more success. In the left corner you can see which turn is to move now and the time which you have to make your move. With the beacon card and add plus 8 points to the planet, so our planet is stronger. In this game you need to ruin the planet of your opponent or make your planet big enough and achieve 50 points to win. You can use different cards to get new cryptocurrencies. At first it could be difficult to play, so you need to read very quickly. Be careful, some cards will damage only planet or only shield, so you can read it more carefully. If you could not make your move in time, the system will do it for you and discard the random card. If it's not specified which the planet or the shield will be damaged, so firstly will be damaged the shield and then the planet. Now let's use the card that will get us plus 3 points to planet and plus 3 points to the shield. Now we can see that a lot of cards that we can buy for bitcoins, now it's unavailable because we spent a lot of bitcoins on the previous card. We can add 8 more points to our planet. And for instance, make 4 points of damage to our opponent. If we don't know which card to use or we consider some cards is unimportant, we can discard some cards. It's the move too. There are some cards that can minus some cryptocurrencies both from you and from your opponent. It's good to use such cards when you know that such a move will get you a victory. So it works with the shield. Now we can add 15 points to the shield. So the opponent should firstly ruin our shield and then destroy our planet. And it's pretty hard when the shield is very big. There are also such cards that can make us move twice. For instance, this card can deal 1 point of damage to our opponent, and after that we can move another card. For instance, if our shield is bigger, this card can damage our opponent for 7 points. We make a move and now the opponent's shield is 0 points. Some cards have complex descriptions, so you need to hurry up and read it in 30 seconds of time to make a new move. Now we have opened a very good card, so we can add 20 points to our planet. This is one of the most useful and most expensive cards, so now we need only few points to win. And here's a trading card that destroys the shield, but the half of the shield will get to our planet. So we make our move, the shield will be no longer needed. Our planet gets 50 points, and we have a victory. Now we can get back to the menu. Now let's review our account. First of all, you can see the settings, where you can change the language, add or disable notifications and sounds. Pay attention that only free premium users can use the 7th card slot. Then you can see the contact us form, change the password or log out. Then you can read frequently asked questions document, but be careful. Once you click it, your browser can block pop-ups. So you can allow pop-ups and then you can read the document. For instance, from frequently asked questions tab, you can learn that the minimum bet is 10,000 Satoshi, then the service charges 1% of commission, or that you can get your withdrawal in 24 hours. By the way, the document is not very big, so you can read it very quickly. Now let's get back to the game's site. Pay attention that premium account is active for 7 days from the day you were registered. So after this date, your premium account will be no longer active and you will have to pay to activate it again or to play only with 6 cards. Next we see the Create Game button, Recent Games button, Wallet, and Referrals. Let's review them one by one. In the Create Game tab, you can create your game. Here we can see 4 games, like Classic, Slow, Economics, and Defensive. They differ only by initial conditions and win conditions. For instance, for Classic game, You have such initial conditions as 5 bitcoins, 5 ethereums, and 5 dashes. Then you have growth of 2 bitcoins, 2 ethereums, and 2 dashes, 20 points of planet, and 10 points of shield. Be careful, these cryptocurrencies is not the real cryptocurrencies, it's just the symbols so you can play more comfortably. To win the classic game, you need to get 50 points of planet, as I did when I played with a bot, or 75 of cryptocurrencies. Be careful to notice that the games differ from each other only by its hardness. Every next game is harder to win than the previous one. Here you can also choose the size of your bet if you wanna play with bitcoins. Choose the time that you will need to make another move. And choose the deck of the cards. For instance, here you can play with one deck of cards or with an infinity quantity of cards. If you don't wanna play with bitcoins and just want to practice, you can create practice game. Your game will appear on Find Your Game desk. Here you can read that the status of your game is practice. We play fast, with 30 seconds to make a move. And if someone wants to join your game, he can click on Join button and play with you. Here under the name we can see the quick statistics about the user, with quantity of played games and the percent of wins. So we can choose the stronger or weaker opponent. If you want to play with bitcoins, in the status bar, you can see the size of your bet. For instance, if the player creates the game for 2000 satoshis, to join him you need to have 2000 satoshis too. And once someone of you wins, he will take the bank, except for 1% of commission that the game takes as a fee. In the upper right corner we can see English language only bar. We can tick it and choose the users who can speak only English language. It is important if you wanted to communicate with your opponent and speak with him in the game's chat. Now let's cancel our game and review the other sections of the account. In the recent games we can see the recent games which were played for bitcoins. I didn't play for bitcoins yet, so the recent games tab is empty. In the wallet tab you can add bitcoins to account. You can do it with bitcoins or with altcoins. For altcoins replenish you need to use coin payment service. And withdrawals are only in bitcoins. At last, in the referrals tab you can see that you can get 0.5% for your referrals. Here you can copy your link and see the statistics for your referrals if you already have ones. As you can see, this game is not very hard, and after a couple of days you can try and play with bitcoins. So we wish you a good income. Thank you for watching and see you soon.